Right. Well, good morning, folks. On my final day here in the beautiful country of England, you see my little sis here, Dora, has taken me out to visit this church, which over my shoulder happens to be a very, very old church. It was first established or registered on the Doomsday Book back in 1086.
Yep.
1086. So this is Chaldon, Parish Church of Chaldon, St. Peter's and St. Paul's. So we're just going to go and have a look at this phenomenally deep-rooted historical church. And apparently, according to sources, this used to belong to the knights.
Well, the Chaldon Court is just behind the church.
Right.
And yeah, that is a very old building.
Okay.
There are parts of it that remain that date from the 14th century.
Wow.
But the building, there's been a building on that site for much longer. And
Right.
it was owned by a family called the De Coverts.
What? Okay, so there you have it. This is a really old church. And in fact, Chaldon, again from very reliable sources, has been around since around
675 AD is the first record. Yeah.
The first records of Chaldon is in fact older than England itself. England's about 900 years old. Chaldon happens to be around 1300 years old. This church, anyway, blows my mind. I've got this little mind and it's blown. Anyway, let's go check out this really cute church. All right, let's go on in. 1909 to 1904, even this gate is old. Oh my goodness. Wow, isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful little church.
There are stories that on the gravestones here. I think there was one American lady.
Never ceases to amaze me when we're looking here to see these tombs. These date back to the 18th century. They're actually grade 2 listed tombs outside the church here. It's just phenomenal that it stood all this time. It really is phenomenal. You know, I'm just looking, it's raining, but it's beautiful. And just to think that this church behind me here has been on this site for at least 1,000 years. 1,000 years, just consider that. That is unbelievable. So anyway, I'm just about to go inside and check out what it's like in there. You see this mark here, right here? There. That could be one of the oldest evidence of graffiti. Now Dora has told me that they reckon that might have been done by visiting pilgrim. Those pilgrims. But yeah, so they've marked the wall, kind of like saying, I was here, but way back in the day. So anybody that does graffiti, you didn't start it. This has been going around for a long time. Okay, on the floors of this church are the oldest graves around here. These are 16th century graves. We're just walking down the middle of the aisle up to the altar. As you'll see here. 17? Right, you see this pulpit? It's dated back to 1657. Can you imagine? It's had 400 years of preaching from this pulpit. 400 years. Wow, that's phenomenal. looking at right now is a mural that was discovered as they'd been painted over. And they reckon that this was painted by a traveling monk. And it's about 800 years old. It's named Jacob's Ladder. And if you study it, you can see why.
So kinds of imagery there of people being condemned for various sins.
Yeah. So the imagery is depicting the condemnation of various sins that people have committed. But what's amazing is that this was painted over and then discovered. So this is actually quite a international draw to this church.
It's considered unique and practically unique in Northern Europe.
Wow. So this is very unique in Northern Europe. So this really is quite a find. And to think it's right here in Chaldon. That's wild. Check this out. That's how you ring the bells. Pull those strings. That would have been amazing had we heard that today. Right up into the roof, up to the tower where the bells are. Wow, look at this font. The baptismal font for babies.
Then more special rights were taken. You and the kids up to Tulsa with married. They can't have that today, but that's another. It's not as old as this, but it's.
Okay, so now we have done the exploration of this amazing church. We're walking out to a beautiful rainy day. It is still beautiful, very serene. Check this out. So that ends this beautiful little tour. Thank you to my sister Dora for enabling this. Yes. Oh, I better get the focus on you. There you are. I can't see what I'm doing. And yeah, what an amazing church to visit with such rich history. It's just, again, just shows you the richness of the cultural heritage that England has to offer. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed that little snippet. And I'll see you later.